Greetings. Today's guest is making a repeat appearance on the playlist. This is the Besson flugelhorn, made in the year 1900. And no, I didn't buy it new, okay? To get the whole backstory on this flugelhorn and the trials and tribulations associated with it, please take a look at the previous video where I explain a whole bunch of stuff and things that I discovered after acquiring this flugelhorn. Later we'll throw up some before and after pictures. It was in very bad shape, and once it was sent for repair, a discovery was made. It was relict or made to look older than it is, which is pretty stupid because it's 126 years old, by using some kind of paint. And unbeknownst to the repair guys, they tried to heat it up to get the finish off, whatever they thought it might be, and pretty much the thing burst into flames. So fortunately no one was injured. Again, this was in very bad shape. It's been repaired as best as possible. Many dents all through this area, and of course the bell bead is in really bad shape, and it has come back a little bit, but you can see that this horn has seen some stuff. Aside from the overall bad condition, the horn played quite well. The mystery associated with the lead pipe and the mouthpiece receiver and these kinds of things is fully explained in that previous video. Suffice to say that these early F. Besson flugelhorns have kind of a cornet tapered lead pipe. That was the closest that I could find to get a decent fit. It wasn't perfect. And I did play this a little bit with a Dennis Wick 3 cornet mouthpiece for a while. Later on, with some help from my friend Raoul and a friend of ours, a trumpet player dash machinist, a lead pipe was made to accommodate small taper flugelhorn mouthpieces. And this was made from a solid piece of brass. And you can see, to accommodate the slightly wider shank of a flugelhorn mouthpiece as compared to a cornet mouthpiece, you have this little bubble here. And the results are quite good, actually. Now able to use flugelhorn mouthpieces that I habitually use helps a lot with response and sound and intonation. Again, the intonation is not perfect. No flugelhorn has perfect intonation. Problematic notes oftentimes are low E, usually pretty sharp, and D and C sharp, low D and C sharp on the trumpet are usually quite sharp, and you have to adjust. The same valve combination, low G and low F sharp, for many flugelhorns, it's more problematic than the low D and C sharp. Those extreme low notes tend to be sharp, and this horn is no exception. What we'll do now is some A/B testing. I'll play some very simple things using the new lead pipe and a 3BFL Dennis Wick mouthpiece. And then I'll go back and get the original lead pipe with a Dennis Wick number 3 cornet mouthpieces, just to kind of compare and contrast sound and intonation. When I'm doing these kinds of tests, like trying out horns or mouthpieces and stuff like that, I find it very helpful, and it's kind of a quick way to check response and intonation and sound using symmetrical scales, diminished scales, and whole tone scales. You can really detect quickly inconsistencies with intonation and response in the different registers of the instrument. That doesn't have to be a flugelhorn, it can be a trumpet, cornet, and or the same thing, just trying different kinds of mouthpieces on your horn. Anyway, here are some A-B comparisons. At the end, I'll do some improvising on a backing track using the new lead pipe and a regular Dennis Wick 3B FL. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.